Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Link initiator that can follow up the Ember Spirit, like we've seen Mars as a counter to a Centaur. I think same
Vision, there's the Tango. Another right click after the fact. Absolutely. First blood goes the way of Dubu. And that's a good hero to get a first blood on, no doubt.
Yeah, it is.
Now Sammy Boy continue to get chased by the Ion Shelled Moon Meander, but here comes Eve. He gets off the Chaos Bolt with the Reality Rift, gets there. So he's really turned the corner. Been a very positive in nature. As Moon Meander going to show himself here onto Esk, but it's like Esk is going to be just fine. In fact, gets some rotation here from Alex. There's the Steering Chains onto 2. Bryle likely will be fine, though. Continue to get those right clicks off onto Esk. You can see the Dragon Tail actually connecting with the Illuminate, and Dubu gets the second kill of the game for himself in Wildcard's jungle, and Eve playing it a bit safe. Yeah, faked out the stun. There's the Reality Rift after the Spike Carapace is already dissipated. Nicely done from Wildcard. Pick off a second kill onto Moon Meander. There's the Vacuum, though. And Saberlight Company will find another one, but it will cost them. So 2 for 1. Wildcard getting
straight into Falcon Blade. He's going to spend a lot of time jungling here, which is one way to utilize this without buying regen items.
Sammy Boy finds Moon Meander. There's the first arena of the game, and Moon Meander is going to take a tumble, but the RTB's coming in. Now that the big ultimate is down, and here comes the Plasma Kill connecting onto 2. Saberlight's in the area as well. Static Link didn't last that long, but they still find the kill onto Sammy Boy nonetheless, as Eve very low on HP, no ult to work with. Vacuum is there, and down he goes, so a 2 for nothing, really. As you can see, Bryle.
In terms of last hitting, Eves has still done a great job getting net worth. He's 2-1 and 3 as well.
Oh, you saw the Orchid bot. Not going to be enough for the kill, though. A lot of damage done to Esk in the meantime, though. There's the Mars Arena. Going to miss the spear, though. Dragon Tail to follow. Trying to run away is Bryle, but he's brought back in with the Reality Rift and a huge kill for Wildcard. I think it's because I'm dead inside more than anything.
Okay,
it's not ego. It's just apathy.
Yeah,
General
apathy. That makes a lot more sense for sure.
Right, Llama initiated on, but Esk is in the area. Saberlight gets off the Vacuum, the Orchid as well, and the normal punch. Divide Llama, goodbye.
That's cool. Pulls him towards him. And then,
perhaps waiting for this tier 2 before going down that
That's
road.
a really good point. That's definitely one thing they're weak on. But here they go again.
Yep, normal punch. Into the Kidney, as you said, into the Orchid, and no way to dispel that because of the lack of a BKB right now.
Pushes them back into the fire as well. It's so painful.
They have a lot of mobile ult already down, but that's not really going to dissuade
them. They
them.
get him a scan.
Tomato, all right, he gets pinned. Can they bring him down before the BKB comes out? Reality Rift with that ult. Phantasm is more than enough. A huge kill for Wildcard, but it will again be a trade.
Sunsfan, why didn't he buy a Playmel? He would have lived, maybe.
I mean, overconfidence.
I guess so. They do get
expecting TSM to perhaps come into the area. Oh, he's going to be caught out
crap.
first, though. But there's the counter from Divide Llama. Gets a nice Mars Arena, but the BKB popped by Bryle. And this will likely not end well for Wildcard Gaming. They do get the Darkseer, though. A pretty big kill at this stage of the game. But again, it's seeming like it's going to cost them their entire team, potentially. Tomato has the BKB with that ult going, and Eve is just getting shredded. Trying to get to the high ground. Reality Rift's not going to be enough. And Sammy Boy did buy back into this fight, but he's not going to live much longer. And Alex gets off the swarm. That's a triple kill for Tomato. You see the Spike Carapace actually being enough to hold him in place. And eventually he's going to, he actually gets a little bit of space. All right, he actually burns down to the Fireball.
nicely done.
Squad Undying was always very good, but they were never better than second or third place during that time. But ever since TSM FTX picked them up, they have been going ham. As Tomato gets the BKB off in time, getting surrounded by the Phantasm illusions. He's just going to TP out, though.
That's a little bit of revisionist history, though, because they kept almost qualifying for majors, but they kept barely missing it. It was really close.
Well, they didn't miss that stun because it's a single target stun by Dragon Knight Purge. As looks like Saberlight, almost brought down, gets the vacuum and the wall. He's still alive somehow, and Bryle just continues to have a rampage here. Not literally, the definition of a rampage in the dictionary, Purge, in case you're wondering.
I was.
As Death Prophet's going to go down, so 3 for 1 in favor of TSM again. And it looks like they're not done quite yet. And this is a juicy looking dragon. That's the Aghanim Scepter. And we'll see if they push or go for Roche or both. Sammy Boy able to TP out, trying to extend a little. Oh, looks like Dubu will get picked off though.
His first death.
Wonder if he's smiling now.
Probably. I mean,
like
they're pretty far ahead. I don't think he's too worried about much here.
And 19K net worth lead for TSM. They still have Aegis for another 3 minutes. We're going to see the Dragon Tail. Normal punch onto Mars instead of the CK who gets off the BKB. Double BKB, in fact. Now they're going to focus onto the Darkseer. It's got another big kill for Wildcard. 80 seconds of no Saberlight. As Sammy Boy getting chased. You can see Tomato has that double ult going right now. All they find is the support. But Aegis, another minute 20, so he's not too scared. He's going to pop that ult. And you can see destroying these barracks at a very quick rate. Gets reality rifted though. There's the BKB. Gets the static link off onto Eve. Just going to use it to secure this mid-racks. Oh, but gets speared back into the fray, but doesn't connect onto the tower. In fact, will cost Mars his life instead. And we'll see if TSM focuses on the top racks next. They still have the Aegis again. Not too scared. The steering chain's going to be applied to Bryle. He's going to pop that BKB. Double buyback now from Wildcard Gaming. They're going to apply all their pressure now to the Razor. They will find him, I would think. That is just the Aegis. Wall comes out. Couple illusions spawn as a result. And the tower's going to go down. Divide Llama jumps in all by himself with that Mars Arena. Can't really get a spear off. Finally does. What the hell? That was a Reality Rift spear combo somehow? He went through the arena. Interesting interaction, but it will result.
Debate something. This is.
And it synergizes with Razor because it's lightning. Purge. It's lightning. Bryle focusing on Sammy Boy. He's actually quite tanky despite dying so many times this game. Of course, it is a position 5. They will die in the end as Esk attempting the BKB TP will be successful.
Not bad. That was a lot of damage.
As the tier 3 neutral or tier 4 neutrals start to drop. Yeah. Actually, they didn't even have all their tier 3. And it's now or never for Wildcard. Take out the wave, but can't quite take out the racks quite or at this stage. Might have to wait for the next wave. Oh, Saberlight gets a nice back wall into the normal punch where the BKBs are popped en masse for Wildcard, and they're actually going to be able to take out Saberlight extremely quickly. A nice turnaround here. Now, can they save Tomato is the question. Is the BKB off? Double static link as well. Stun from Bryle comes out as well, and this is just way too much to withstand. They're going to have to buy back on everybody, it feels like. Question is, will TSM FTX drop out of this fight? Esk, that is a dieback. He died immediately. Ultra kill for Bryle. And he's just kiting to a high degree right now. Not quite getting the rampage, but Tomato takes care of that. And even if Moon Meander goes down here, it's still all going to be worth. And he might even get out. Nope. So it cost them heavily. They are down basically 30K.
But the game, it's
GG's call.
They
saw Bryle.
Like, where's the damage coming out to amplify this Bloodseeker into the fight, right? It's basically Sand King going and...
Stage is just a make or break for a lot of these teams that are kind of quote-unquote up-and-comers.
I could see that a little bit.
Them.
I mean, they do have really solid laning stage, but I think their mid game's really good too. Like, it's not inconsistent for some of their supports to have extremely low deaths, like things like that. They just make, they're just a really solid team. See if Divide Llama dies here. Ooh, very close. Okay,
he died.
Very much still dead.
Great call.
Dubu's gonna trade out for this.
Yeah, Dubu going deep. Scatterblast is there.
That will
decay in 2 seconds. He's going really deep here. And one more decay does the job. And he's going
to go for Avatos with Blink Dagger because you just can one-shot people. Right. And yeah, the balance of it ended up being worse. But he's got better disable now, and he's still got very good right-click, and he's very multi-purpose is a safe way to describe it.
I feel like they've changed that. Oh, we're going to have to hold that thought as Alex Tombstone's there, gets the cookie off, but he's right inside a Blood Right. And that should be the death of him. Indeed it is. That's Divide Llama now in a 1v2, but has the Spirit Siphon going. Not really getting great trade value here. But that Avatar...
I mean, you're taking 5% damage, and I think it only does magic or does pure damage to you, but magic to them. So they basically take less damage than you.
Yeah. So you can't mitigate it no matter what your build is. Dubu taking a lot of damage here. It looks like it's going to be a free Tombstone potentially, though. Can he deny it? Oh, faking it out. No. They will get the gold. Alex, in the meantime, will be chased down by Tomato, but it'll be a trade. 1 for 1.
Yeah, it's not bad. Dubu will be back relatively soon. It just does enough damage to make Tomato, to give
That's the
Tomato.
beauty about Bloodseeker. You can just regen up very easily in the lane as long as the last hit. But Divine Llama's going to pop the Exorcism, Blood Right to follow. There's a TP support on the way. Silence does connect. Asking Moonmeander, TP's right in place to block Divine Llama, and they get the kill onto Alex. And now the Rupture from Tomato, far away. Divine Llama looks to be dead himself. Wow, what a turnaround from TSM. I don't know if that was luck or what that TP was. That was crazy, as Sammy Boy looks to be next on the list. So 3 dead. TSM just out-executing. Yeah, well, like, he missed a few combos. You can blame yourself for stuff like that, but TPing into somebody is okay. I spoke too soon. S does get that kill in the end. But TPing and getting blocked by something, but feels like luck mostly, feels really bad.
Yeah, it does, but
Hey, that would be an interesting post-series question if that was on purpose. Is the TP is canceled with the arrow, and S, oh, okay, he will get a collateral kill on the Dubu.
not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, that one feels good. Basically a double kill for him. Kills the mid, kills the 5 before going down. Definitely some space created for him. And Saberlight going for a setup.
Yep, see the Rupture. I think that was on to Pango. Oh, looks like they're going to be able to break the coil. So that is a big kill onto S for TSM. And you see the Rupture on the Sammy Boy. The ultra counter to Pango is Mr. Bloodseeker. So 3 for nothing. And Divine Llama getting chased. The Burrow Strike connects. And this will be 4 kills. And again, like a lot of these engagements just in this series have not looked close. Like nobody's even touched, it feels like, on TSM.
Yeah.
At least not yet.
Oh,
roll. Yep, kind of miscalculated that a bit. There's the Avatos, though, into the roll. Ends up working out. Wait, does it? Puck will actually live through this, and now the Rupture Tomato comes in. They get the Death Prophet, and it is just a shellacking in terms of kills. 20-6. TS.
See if they go into Vilama here, sitting in a pretty safe spot.
Smokes. See the shard come to fruition for Saberlight as well. They're going to kill off the Death Prophet quite easily. Moonmeander is going to leap to safety. They do find Undyne, though, so it's a 1-for-1 to start as Sammy Boy stuck inside the trees. He's still ruptured and will be brought down shortly after. And there's a Burrow again, this time with the Epicenter combo. Eve, arrow, ooh, just sidesteps it. Bloodright is there as well. Can he sidestep it? No, he will get silenced, and he's going to continue to get chased down by this Sand King with that shard. And yeah, with that Bloodseeker just going ham on.
That was very much gave that one up for nothing, but it's fine. What's 32 kills instead of 31, you know?
True. Eve getting initiated on, gets off the Stone Gaze. So Saberlight's going to have to step back a bit as Sammy Boy looks to be ticking down to that Witchblade like you were talking about. Now Eve next on the list. Oh, see the Snapfire, belching out fire. Better run away, young man.
These are the worst moments where you're like kind of trying to help your team and then you're like, oh no, they're coming for me.
Will respawn in potentially a minute. I literally don't even remember them taking Roshan. I'm not going to lie. As the Burrow Strike is here. Silence to follow from the Blood Right. And oh, Scatterblast does connect on a few heroes, but it's not going to be enough to save their Medusa. Buys back into the game. This might be the last fight for Wildcards. This is snowballing way out of control, but you can see Tomato just not caring about anything.
He almost fights, but he's like, okay, let's
He realizes that Medusa's face isn't, in fact, quite hideous, so can't look her directly in the eyes, but now that she is back to normal form, the GGs will come out. And